Yes, yo, I'm sure you guys enjoyed that. And of course, it is still your favorite entertainment show. And this is still Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica. And of course, you know, you can join the conversation by calling in on 0909-8408-408. And of course, you know, we have been giving them. And now they're asking us what thing we won't give them again. But guess what? You know, on the back of that, yes, we have a super duper guest in the studio. He is a fashionable Nigerian hit record producer, artist, songwriter, music composer and creative entrepreneur. He grew up in the Nigerian Capital City, Abuja, where he started his music at an early age. Over the last 4 years, he has established himself on the entertainment scene with hit records for A-list artists like Timaya, Patoranking, Falz, Phyno, Praiz, Yemi Alade, Praiz, and a whole host of others. As a producer, he peaked in 2021 after he scored mega hit records like Highway featuring DJ Kaywise. You know the Highway, you guys know that. Featuring Phyno, Squander by Falz featuring Niniola. Of course, Celebrate Me. Now we are day alive. That's what I'll be telling all my people. Help us, send me money, celebrate me somehow. And yes, Cold Outside by Timaya featuring Buju, who is now known as Benson. He is releasing his debut producer album titled Life of the Party, which also introduces his transition into an artist. The project features some of the biggest names in the Nigerian entertainment and also features himself as an artist. Let us welcome the one and only Bon Daniel Williams, Young Willis, with a trademark name Willis, who has been giving us back to back, and he's still giving us again, and he's about to give us more. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a round of applause for the one and only Willis Give Dem.
Wow.
Welcome, my guy. Welcome, man. Good to see you
I have
again.
to agree with the fashionable part of it. Very fashionable. You look dapper.
Thank you so much.
You don't. I said Givindem. You said somebody's Givindem. You are still there asking questions.
Thank you so much.
All right, man. So you were here like 2 years ago. I think that was before COVID. And yes, you know.
Yeah,
then you were known as a producer. We enjoyed having this conversation.
Yeah.
But now I'm meeting a new Willis. If it's safe to say that, right?
Yeah.
Because Willis is now transitioning into an artist. So I want to know, after I watch Genius, which is Kanye West, what's it called now? Biopic, the documentary and all that. When I watched that documentary, I realized that a lot of people are doing things they love, yet they want to be more. And there's a side they want to showcase more than another side, because Kanye West was a good producer. He was making money. Rockefeller didn't, you know, Rock Nation didn't recognize him as an artist at first, and then afterwards they did. Which part is more evident for you? Which part do you feel like is predominant in your career? Is it the artist or the producer?
Well, right now, as it stands, definitely has to be the production, me as a producer. But like, just like Kanye West story, I'll have to make them believe me, you know. Well, the truth is, when I came to Lagos, I came to promote myself as an artist. Those that really know me know I came to Lagos to promote myself as an artist, but being an artist is money, you know, and I didn't have any sponsor, so just leaving Abuja, coming to Lagos.
But now you've made a lot of money, so...
Amen. 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 It's not even about making a lot of money, it's about like, so like everybody, it gets to a point where you know you can do this and you want to try. So I'm like, yes, I can do this and let me try, you know. And at the same time, it was what really brought me here. So I want to try that aspect. And to be honest, so I've written some songs for some artists, and they hear it, because sometimes you have to sing and send it to them. So when they hear the song, who's singing? It's me. You? It's like, so it's like, bruh, you can sing, so why are you not singing? But it's not even just about just singing, but like I wanted to make sure that I'm ready for it. And I think,
So how's the transition been?
Okay, so right now, what it is Life of the Party is a music producer album, / me singing some of the songs, just so that people gradually get to understand that there's that sound of me, you know. And I want to say a big shout out to all the artists that, you know, worked with me on that. Falz, Techno, Black Bones, Alpha P.
Okay, I'm gonna enjoy this day.
I have to agree.
All right, but for me, right, it brings me to this question of, you know, ghostwriting. I think the only person that I saw that you worked with was Praiz, and it was a song that you wrote a part of the verse, like for the life
Ready.
Yeah, Ready.
Yeah.
And yes, in Ready, you could tell that you were a major contributor to that song. You wrote some part of the In fact, you sang it first, and Praiz was like, yes, I will help with it. Now, ghostwriting is something that people have had issues with owning up to, like, oh, this person wrote the song for me. Do you think that there are a lot of songs that have blown in Nigeria that, you know, can be credited to you?
Well, I wouldn't say there are a lot of songs.
But there are.
But there are songs that, I mean, I would say,
this
to
is
be
my song, it's just another person singing.
No. No, you know why? No, why I'm being...
we're not asking to
No,
call names.
why I'm being modest. It's not even about calling names. It's because, like, so... I think one of the things when you work with young Willis as a producer, when I'm in the studio, it's just me being more than a producer. I'm also a music arranger. I also do A&R, you get. So it's like, I will also help you arrange the song because you can have a good song, but if it's not arranged properly, you know, like knowing where this should be the hook, where it should catch people. If you don't know that part, then it's gonna be an issue. But I would say it's more like, say like talk. Anything you do, make you talk again.
Yeah.
So it was really me, Falz, and Choose. And big shout out to Falz. Falz has a new album out, Bad.
Yes.
And there's a song I produced, Perfect Gentleman. It was co-written by me, him, and Choose. And Falz always give me the credit, you know. So even Praiz actually, I would say Praiz actually did give me credit.
Yes,
like
he did actually, like,
because he posted a lot.
That's how I knew.
You know. Praiz posted a lot. Big shout out to Praiz. Thanks for that. So like, yeah, many artists won't, but like at the end of the day, the ones that actually want to give that chance, I would say big respect to them.
Okay, so you have an album coming.
Yes, please.
When should we be expecting it?
When you should be expecting it is AKA soon.
Okay, so tell us about the
Don't
album.
pull a whiskey on us, please.
I'm telling you, go!
I mean to pull a whiskey on us.
No. You see, so it's just like a kid, like you're trying to get him a gift and he's asking your uncle, when are you getting me my biscuit? And you're like, don't worry, I'll bring it for you.
So you want us to hunger?
Yes.
And,
So
So
that,
one of those kids,
so-
you must not promise me.
so
Because I'll hound you.
but the anticipation is what makes it interesting, you know. Yeah, because I've told you now, you forget, but you don't know when, and then when you just start seeing
drops and
promotion
everything.
everywhere, you'll be.
So tell us about the album, your inspiration. This is your first album, so tell us about it, your inspiration. behind it
So
and everything.
the inspiration behind Life for the Party definitely would be, first of all, I love good music, and I was like, okay, I want to try something. I've tried to produce a lot of songs for many producers and many artists, for many artists, and I was like, okay, as a producer, let me try and see if I can, you know, fuse different artists on songs and then try and do some stuff.
Yeah.
So when it started, it was just like, okay, let me just fuse them. And then people like Falz encouraged me, like, bro, you can actually sing. Why you not singing on your project, you know? And so that's how I have like some songs there that you hear me sing as well. But basically, it's a good film music, and like the name, Life for the Party, trust me, it's not dull moment, and the beats is to get everybody.
So, for me, if you know me, you know I like to put people on the spot.
That's fine, that's fine.
Yes,
Let me
you know
drink
that
tea at this point.
nobody
Comes
before
here.
this debut album and then release voice should actually drop in a verse. So I want you to drop a verse. You know, now, you know, I give people like 30 seconds. You know, I want to give you 60 seconds. 1 minute straight. Just
show yourself.
Let people just hear you.
What part do you want me to?
Any part. It could be from
a song, or just me singing?
Anything.
Preferably from a song.
We just want to.
Or something.
But
Just
not
sing.
giving them.
Want to hear what you sound like.
You want to hear what I sound
Yeah.
like? Oh, okay. So singing then.
Alrighty.
What song do you want me to sing? My own song?
Yes,
Of course.
Yes,
I'm surprised you would
But the song is not out.
It doesn't
you
matter.
can just give
That
us-
makes
give
it
us
better. So it's going to be
snippets.
exclusive.
Everybody has to sing.
So I'm going to give you a snippet, but I don't know if my people will call me after this.
Don't worry, let them call. That's why it's called Tea Time. We spill.
Exactly.
So this is a song that I wrote with somebody. So it features one of our Nigerian big artists.
Oh, shit.
And
Even better.
I'm thinking, let me not just drop this thing.
Just
drop it.
okay. Let's make
Let
it
me
easier
sing
for you.
our
Just
song.
give us.
Okay, 30 seconds. 30 seconds of it.
Okay.
30 seconds.
Okay. Isabella, Oh, Isabella, oh. Eh, you remind me about the game where I remember, oh. Eh, oh, I remember, oh, I remember, oh. Yeah. Now your type with my mama want me about, I know, yeah, I know, yeah. Fine face with a slim waist, and she they confuse all the man there.
Already, I can tell the big artist.
She they confuse all the man there.
It's sounding like, shake me, Isabella. Now you be my Emanuela.
No, it's not. But when it comes out, you know.
But it sounds very, very nice.
Well,
Are you gonna tell us who's on that song?
No.
It's not David.
No, it's not Davido. Okay. But it's a very, very big artist that everybody really loves. So because of the way the song is, it's like a love song, obviously.
Already. So that's amazing. You know, people didn't know this part of you. So why so long? Why did you wait till this time? Apart from, you already mentioned the monetary aspect about it.
Well,
why did you wait this long?
I feel like in life, you can't rush the process. I also feel like everything has the right time. Yeah. You know, I feel like even me, myself, because I'm young, I'm learning. So the craziest part is because, okay, at this age, I've achieved at least a lot for myself as a producer. People feel like I know everything. I don't know everything. Every day I'm learning. Do you get? So like, I want to be sure that I've mastered my craft before I come out. Yeah, I can't just come out because, okay, I can do it or I know people. You know, you have to know what you're doing, and you know when you want to drop music, you want to know the kind of message you're dropping. You want to be ready for it, because on his own too, fame and the whole thing is different. You have to be mentally ready for it.
Alrighty. Yeah. So you know, you have remained reserved from when I met you in 2020. Yeah. You know, in fact, you didn't have this much skin back then. You don't chop the industry money, so but you know, I remember meeting you, and you're still the same guy. I met you this morning, and you were still the same, even though I haven't seen you since 2020. Yeah. But you know, how do you remain so humble, so calm, and so confident at the same time?
Well, I would say my parents. So, both of my parents are late, but before they passed on, they always used to tell me one day all of us will, you know, move. And then two again. It's like, at the end of the day, what I don't like is for me to meet somebody and the person treat me like trash. If I don't like it, why should I do it to another person? Like, yeah, if for instance now, like when I came and she was like, hi, I'm just, do you get, if she did that to me, I'll feel some way. So why would I do it to her? Do you get, like, it's just humanity for me. Like, at the end of the day, like, I shouldn't treat somebody like that. Do you get, like, I don't think it makes sense. So at the end of the day, being humble is very important, and I would say I'm also a little pastor. Okay, so the Bible says we should be humble.
Okay, so tell me, now I want to, permit me to just refer to you as a young and budding artist and everything. So who's your dream? What's your dream collab now, or who is your dream collab? I'm sure you've
collaborated with everybody as a producer.
No, I'm sure there just has to be. Yeah, I'm talking about as an artist now, as a singer.
Okay.
Who would you like to?
Yeah, who would you like to work with?
Well, on my project, I worked with some big artists. Nigerian artists were very.
I don't know, just tell us. Okay, just say, let's say your top two, not people you've already worked with now. So just tell us your top two people that, you look forward to working with these people.
Or that you try to get on this debut album that, time.
Okay, no, so for the life of the party, I think, one person, Davido.
So he's not the one on Isabella?
No, Davido is
and I already don't drop in verse. And you people allow me to drop in verse. You didn't tell me. He sent me your verse already.
I'll say Davido. Yeah, I'll say Davido. Yeah, basically Davido and Wizkid. Yeah, two of them. And
so what happened? Why couldn't you get David?
So the truth is, it's not even about, like, David is actually a very chilled person. I produced a song for him, and that was the time I was able to meet him as an artist, and he's very, very chilled. David is very hyped and chilled, I will lie. So, I mean, I told him about the album. The thing is, he's very busy.
At the same time.
I know that he wants to, like, if his chance, he would definitely, because it's like, from the energy I get from him, he's very willing to help. Do you get? But the thing is, even when I spoke with Asa, I was like, it's just the time when you want to do this. And do you get? Because he's so busy.
So we have to, now, it's safe for us to believe that there is a possibility of David and Willis collab coming.
I believe that there will be a possibility for that.
What about Wizkid?
Oh, sure. Because like, so I've worked with Whiskey too. Was it last year? I think last year. Whiskey.
Song released?
No. Okay. So I worked with Whiskey. I don't know. The song never came out, but I think it might come. I don't know. I mean, it's Whiskey's management. But yeah, Whiskey flew me to Ghana and then we walked, and that was my first time, you know, meeting Whiskey. He was such a nice guy. So always asking me,
How's the family?
He's such a nice my G. And he has this soft voice. It's like, mom. It's like, man, it's good to be Baba Lao. But yeah, he's very chilled. I genuinely believe like every Nigerian artist is actually wonderful except for what we hear and everything. I feel like all of them have their time, their mood, and it just depends when you meet them and how you meet them, and also if they are free, because their schedule is really crazy, you know.
Right. Yeah. So we're having a conversation at the reception, right?
Okay.
Before you know we got on air, and we're talking about how a lot of people do not realize that tomorrow isn't promised as a musician, as a creative, because there will always be somebody better than you. Matter of fact, you're motivating somebody to be better than Willis.
Exactly.
Do you get what I mean? Like, now with that at the back of your mind, what's your biggest fear?
How someone will be better than me, that cannot be my fear. I believe.
No, I'm saying, what is your biggest, like, now people don't even realize that, so they're not even scared of that. They don't even realize.
What's my biggest fear? When do you mean what?
In your career?
Well, so the thing is, you know, for me it's perspective and mindset. Like, my mind is my biggest weapon. So I don't tell myself, literally, I'll just give you a short story. Like, bro, I left Abuja, came to Lagos. I didn't know anybody. I told myself I'm coming to blow. And I made a covenant to God. I said, God, before this year ends, I want to blow. And literally, bro, ending of the year, I blew 2018, you know, with Sweet Boy. So, like, for me, seeing that happen, and then I did a festival in Abuja where I, like, had, like, 4,000 people. And this was just when I had Sweet Boy and, like, I Feel Good and some few songs.
Right.
And it happened. So, for me, it's like, my mindset is like, bro, don't ever see
obstacles.
Yeah. And even when I fail, let it be a lesson for me.
Right.
Do you get, like, rather than me saying no,
It's a lot.
you know, let me just look at it that, okay, I don't go this side the next time. Do you get? So I feel like for me, and that is why I feel like evolving is very important. It's not like, for me, I've been producing, and like I said, I'm a young boy producing, I'm doing all this, I'm doing all that. But I actually feel the need, like, oh, I want to try this other side. And it's me evolving, so why don't I try? Right. Do you get? So I feel like anybody that keeps evolving cannot go off. Yeah, completely. That fear of what will happen next. Do you get? Because, like, you're evolving. Do you get? Like,
you move with the tide and time as well.
Yeah, like, for instance, people like Wiz and Davido, like, they've been here for more than 10 years.
And this is not how they were sounding at the initial stage.
Yeah, like, this is not how they were sounding. Their music has changed. It's so matured. Like, even the choice of producer, everything. Do you get? Right. So, like, I feel like evolving is very, very important.
Yeah. It reads the fear.
Already, I think
definitely.
That's well said. Do you still have another question for
No,
Willis?
just tell us how we're going to get across to you.
Okay, so on social media, okay. Yeah. So on Instagram is at official, spelled out official, and then Young as YUNG, then Willis WILLIS, and then on Twitter is at Willis Give Dem.
Alrighty.
Willis and then GIVE and DEM.
And of course, you guys know that Willis is on a media tour, he's on a club tour. So go to your favorite clubs and you probably will catch this man. You know, watch Plus TV every time. You probably will be back here tomorrow because yes, we're doing this over and over. And yes, speaking about the projects that you are, you know, promoting right now, you know, let's touch on it real quick. You know, the video is out, Givindem is definitely out. And they had a little bit of this, you know, I don't know how to put it,
this classical vibe and
reggae, galala, you know, you went back to everything, and then you now collaborated with one of our most controversial but yet loved musicians, Timaya, of course. Yes, you know, what's the story of that song?
For Givindem, I'll say big shout out to Timaya because really it was like his idea. So me and Timaya have like a good working relationship, you know, Cold Outside, and there's some other songs I did for him on the album. We're in Abuja at Transcorp, we went for camp, we're just chilling in the hotel. And I went to see him, and he was just like, Willis, you'll be giving them. He just, that's what he said, literally, like jokingly. And in my head, I'm like, this thing, you know how producers will catch ideas differently. I'm like, That's himself. I feel turn out to song.
Yeah.
He was like, Abi. And then, so I was like, how can I finesse it? Then Kabusa Choir, shout out to Austin, one of them. He's like my friend. And I was just like, I think you guys can finesse this thing, like a choir. Like I thought of a choir, but like using the right choir. Who better than these guys?
These guys,
so
the
like,
Afrofusion and everything.
Yeah. Then for the sound, it's like Timaya is the king of dancehall, you know, from them Sanko, you know, all those songs like that. It's like he's the king of dancehall. So when I made the beat,
that was a proper dancehall song.
Yeah. So that's like you said, it's like reggae, galala. The reason why I did that whole galala moment is because obviously we're Nigerians. We cannot go and do too much dance, so we have to bring it back. Yeah. You know, someone messaged me yesterday and said, "Bro, I think the remix you should get that Shoki on it." So maybe maybe we should do that. But what I'm thinking first, I'll give you guys the piano version.
Okay.
Dope.
So it's gonna be crazy.
All right.
Wait for that.
All right. Willis has been giving us. Willis has been giving us. Waiting, you know, if you give us again our time because we're running out of it. Yes, because we gotta go. Yeah. And of course, this is where we draw the curtain today. But thanks for watching. As always, join the conversation on social media with the hashtag TEATIME. And remember, you can catch up on our previous episodes, including this very one, and all our exclusive content by subscribing to our YouTube channel, our PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. You can also watch TEATIME on Alta TV, and of course, in London on Ben Television. A big thank you goes out to my studio guest, Willis, who has given us, you know, all the exclusive that we needed, you know, from all of this. Thank you for coming into the studio as well. And of course, my co-anchor, Elile, was always by my side. And of course, this is PlusTvAfrica's TEATIME. My name is Ife Oshikeye. Let go.